Okay, hi everybody. Okay, so I'm Alexis and my issue was cord cutting. So let's get started. So what is cord cutting? So cord cutting is when you cut your cable cord and you go to an internet-based or wireless subscription. So this would be like going to Netflix or Hulu or signing up for Amazon Prime. And there's a whole bunch of other streaming services that aren't listed here, but that's pretty much the gist of cord cutting. It's a fairly new term. But yeah. So the primary causes of cord cutting is cost. The main one is cost because there has been a rise in cable subscription and how much that costs. So on average, a family will pay about $90 for cable versus the cost of having a Netflix subscription or Hulu subscription is about $9.99, and you can go premium too, which is still only $11.99 for a premium subscription to Netflix or Hulu or any other streaming service. They kind of vary. I'm not saying that they're all that price, but so yeah, that kind of is the primary cause, because who wants to pay $90 when you can pay $10 a month? The second cause would be convenience. So although a lot of cable companies, they have DVR for most of their customers now, to watch in playback and fast forward live TV. It seems like there's a trend of more popular shows that you can see on Netflix and Amazon Prime and such. And also with that, Hulu has it to where you can watch shows that you see on cable the very next day. And so there's also really good, a lot of streaming services are putting out very popular original content. So that would be shows like 13 Reasons Why, The Mindy Project and Stranger Things, which is one of my favorites. So it seems like consumers it's a convenience thing as well, so they can sit whenever they want and watch their shows on their time, and they can pause and come back and such things like that. So there's a financial impact related to cord cutting. So about 5 of the largest U.S. pay TV providers saw losses during this second quarter. So Charter lost about 90,000 subscribers, Comcast lost 34,000, and Verizon lost 15,000. So that's quite a bit. I mean, it's not super heavy, but that's still quite a bit of subscribers to lose. And I'm assuming, some of those did go to Netflix and Hulu and Amazon Prime. And also, on a pleasant side, families who are trying to save money, usually the first luxury to go when people are trying to save money is cable. So that's a plus for most families if they're trying to save money. So because on average, a cord cutter is what the term people use for people who cut their cable bill. They save about $104 a month. So that's about almost $1,300 a year. So this is pretty beneficial for a younger demographic or families looking, who have a tighter budget, to save money. This is beneficial for them. So there's influencing factors as well. So one of the main influencing factors is going to be technology. So with the use of the internet, we can use it it offers faster and easier tools to access entertainment and information. And for the most part, cable television was only offered, at the home on a television set, and people enjoyed watching it at home. So now that, we've got a changing environment, people are always on the go. We have tablets, we have our cell phones, we have laptops that turn into tablets that you can take to work, to school, to pretty much anywhere. And so that lets a lot of people be able to stream shows whenever they want. Additionally, you can stream cable television shows like ABC and the news and stuff like that. But usually, when you do go to stream your favorite shows from whatever channel that you want, you have to have a cable subscription. So, with new services like streaming services like Netflix and Hulu, you're not locked into a contract. And, as with cable companies, it could be a year or 2 years. And with that, there's a rising cost in having cable. So people are definitely looking to have, look to cut their cable cord and go to streaming services instead. So next is the social and economic impacts of cord cutting. So socially, with streaming, any kind of streaming services, what comes with this is something known as binge watching, which I'm sure a lot of you have done or are familiar with. So binge watching is when you stream on Netflix or Hulu, and it's the act of watching an entire, usually a season of a show in one sitting or for a long period of time. So you find a good show to watch and you binge watch for a couple of hours usually. And so a study showed that participants downplayed or were unaware of the effects of this new watching experience. So their grades and or at least their performances in their classes suffered, and their social lives are also ignored, and as well their schedule is determined to an extent by their binge watching, because they're trying to get extra things done in order to binge watch. So this can lead to a kind of social disengagement. And economically, it's affecting cable companies as well. It's not terrible at the moment by any means, but cable companies are starting to look out more for this cord cutting behavior, because with people switching to streaming services, this can take away from their customers and people who subscribe and pay for cable subscriptions. So like in the economic downturn, like towards the end of 2007, beginning of 2008, like there would have been a good chance that there is a increase in cord cutting. So if that was something to happen again, that is likely when we would see an increase in cord cutting. So in conclusion, cord cutting can be a good thing and it can be also a negative thing depending on what side you're on. It can be negative for cable companies. They're losing customers or their businesses, and but they're still trying to, entice people to have a cable subscription. Like having DVR so you can play and watch fast forward live TV. There's some negatives to cord cutting, as well as the social aspects of that. With binge watching, it can lead to some social disengagement, but for a lot of people it's a price issue. So that's pretty much the biggest positive of it, is saving money. So, which I know there's a younger demographic that wants to save more money with streaming services. So that's the positive side of that. But that's it. Thanks for watching my video.